Hello YouTube, Lysergic here, and we're back with more Star Citizen. I'll have you know this is take 2 of this video because I recorded it the first time with my microphone unplugged. But holy spaceship, guys. Pax Australia and the FPS module demo has been shown. I've seen the light. I've seen what the FPS module looks like. Holy crap. It is amazing. It was damn impressive, for sure. If you haven't seen the demo yet, if you're living under a rock, you didn't know PAX Australia was today at 6 a.m. US Eastern Time, go check out the YouTube video on demand version of the live stream that I just watched, and check out that FPS module. A lot of new Star Citizen news coming out, so stay tuned. But if you haven't seen it yet, pause this video. Make sure you come back and watch it later, because I want you to watch my video, of course. But go watch the FPS module reveal. Oh my god, it was beautiful, man. They're gonna have zero-G fighting. They're gonna have, you know, you turn off the gravity in the space station, everyone starts flying around and shooting at each other. It really reminded me of Arma 2, or Arma 3 per se. It kind of was reminiscent of the Arma 2 combat, especially in the way that it's not implemented into the hangar yet, but from the third person to first person camera, your viewpoint type deal, like where your eyes and where the camera are situated, is actually all in the same spot, and all the same animations are used, so that if you look down in first person, what you see is exactly how someone would see it looking at you from third person, and like all the physics of your body and where your legs and arms and extremities and such are all simulated. It looks really impressive. They also have this cool thing going on where they wanted to figure out a good way to make your head bob when you run with the helmet, but since the camera is stuck to your face and not just like a floating point in space, like it is in most games, that head bob kind of effect for most people would create, you know, kind of like a nauseous kind of weird thing that people are getting in games all the time. But this is different in the way that they're creating like a focus point for your eyes, which, like I said, you can't see in Arena Commander or the hangar module yet, but it looks really, really good. Like, I was very impressed by it, in that, like, if you're running, so you'll see your helmet bobbing with your head like it normally would, but they tried to make the camera work like your eyes and focus on one point in front of you, like, you know, whatever your target is, and really actually focus as you're running forward, so your eyes adjust kinda and compensate for your head bobbing like it does in real life. Because obviously when you run forward in real life, your head is going up and down, your head's bobbing up and down, but it doesn't feel like it is because your eyes are compensating and adjusting for that. So that's really impressive. They also revealed the studio that's going to be working on the first-person shooter module and has been working on it so far, and they're called Team Ilphonic. Not someone I've heard of before, but they apparently were one of the first third-party developers to release a third-party game for CryEngine 3, so they have definitely a lot of experience in CryEngine 3, and it shows. It looks really good, man. The zero-G combat looked awesome. The guns work like Arma kind of as well. It was reminiscent of, because it's not like Counter-Strike, where if I'm aiming at this blue light on the Gladius, which is very pretty, we'll talk about that later. If I'm aiming at this blue light on the Gladius and I shoot at it, wherever the barrel on my gun is aimed, it's going to shoot. In Counter-Strike, if I was doing that, the recoil of the gun is automatically calculated, so the bullets kind of come out of the barrel on an angle, you know, and create that spread pattern that you see in first-person shooter games, which is not realistic, because inaccuracy of a fully automatic gun comes from recoil and not being able to hold the gun on target, not bullets coming out of the barrel on a diagonal vector, which is kind of ridiculous, but I mean, it's a game. But so it's kind of got like what looks like the physics model of Arma going on in CryEngine in the FPS module of Star Citizen, which makes no sense, but it looks fucking sweet. I am a total fanboy for physics, and it just looks excellent. The aiming is a little bit independent of the center of the screen, kind of like Insurgency, where your gun aims, so that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to it, man. Like, holy shit was I impressed. Like, and also you won't see your feet at the bottom of your helmet anymore. But like, oh man, it was really cool. It looked, check this shit out. But yeah, it was really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. The PAX demonstration wasn't too long. It was kind of short, sweet, to the point. You know, they did the FPS module, and it was very impressive. And I'm very happy with it. I'm super excited. So there's also a couple more things that they talked about. They kind of revised the timing pipeline a little bit. They released a couple ships already. The new ships that are hangar ready are obviously the Gladius. I'm sure a couple of you guys have bought it already or heard of it. It's like the Hornet's little brother or older brother, older, smaller, weaker brother. I don't know. But it's being built as like an interdiction / dedicated fighter ship. I figured that'd be a nice addition to my M50 interceptor role. You know, I'll have the 325A for killing people in style. A freelancer from all my missile boat, you know, comfort transporting needs, you know, high security cargo. And then I'll have my Constellation for what I'll be spending most of my time in, my, you know, like kind of mobile space base. I'm going to use it like a yacht. I'm just going to chill around and enjoy my Constellation in space and go on leisurely missions, do some trading. So, we got the Gladius. This is a new fighter. It's really freaking cool looking. I like the kind of stealth bomber aesthetic of it. It's very reminiscent of a stealth bomber, which is cool to me. The back looks cool with the twin engines. It looks really dope. I'm not sure what this thing is in the back here. It looks like it's oh, fuel access. Check that out. Even like a fighter jet with the refueling. You know, like you could like poke a fuel nozzle into here like they do in midair. It's kind of cool. And I like this like landing gear design. The design of the ship just looks really cool. That's why I bought it. And after I seen that PAX demo, I was like, oh my god, I gotta give more money to Chris Roberts. So I bought the Gladius. Also, they have the Redeemer, who was the winner of the Next Great Starship competition. You know, the fans of the game that created a starship. The Redeemer is hangar ready. They have a version of that in the hangar right now for you to look at, and that's pretty impressive. You can look at the Redeemer in your hangar right now if you bought one. I'm not sure if your head goes through the top of the glass like it does on the Gladius, but oh well. And the cockpit of this thing is really nice too, but the Redeemer looks really cool. It's like a dropship type gunboat kind of thing. Like it's kind of like a small maneuverable, but also multi-crew, a lot smaller than the Freelancer multi-crew gunship kind of deal with 2 turrets. It's really impressive looking. Another thing I wanted to note is that they're kind of changing the cockpit designs. I think the direction they're going in, especially with the planetside module demo as well, is that instead of having the heads-up display on your helmet like we had previously, it's going to be more geared toward the actual vid screens on your cockpit, which is cool because it kind of makes it feel more like a fighter jet kind of deal where you're looking at the screens as opposed to them being superimposed on your heads-up display from your helmet, you know, like virtual display. And that's cool because like I kind of like the concept of, you know, you're flying around your dogfight and you look down here to see your target information or something or something along those lines, you know, or to change your weapon setup or your power management. And that's also another thing that's going to be introduced in the next release of Arena Commander after this one that just came out is more subsystems management, because they just doubled the size of the maps, and that makes the missile gameplay a lot more fun because you have a lot more places to run. You can kind of stay out of somebody's missile range. But they're gonna upgrade the subsystems of your ship so that you can manage your emissions output. You can manage your electromagnetic signature. You can manage your thermo science signature, and that'll add a little bit more gameplay to the missile loop, so you can like run your ship cold or something, and that will, you know, obviously work together with the larger maps to make the missile and countermeasure loop more interesting with power management and places to hide. Like I've already done some hiding behind asteroids in the Arena Commander we have now, the new release, and it's really fun. And the way they improve the targeting system is excellent. They have, you'll just see it, but I mean, the new targeting system is really cool. The way that they did the synergies between the gimbaled weapons and the fixed weapons. I really like the way they did it. There's like a new pip system that instead of having like a lead indicator pip, or whatever you want to call it, pip, marker, crosshair, target, I like to call it a pip. Pip's a cool word. Instead of having a lead indicator pip and you're focusing on a point in front of the fighter that you're trying to shoot at, they have a trajectory pip. So it's basically the opposite. Instead of having a trajectory for where the fighter is going to be and you aim at that, you have a trajectory for where your gun's going to hit and you aim at that, and it changes dynamically based on how far away the guy is. And I like that a lot better. And they also binded a new thing for Control C where it quickly puts you in relative mode, where all your guns are locked forward and you move the spaceship with the mouse. You yaw and pitch with your mouse instead of by mousing to the edges of the dead zone. It's like 1-to-1 as much as possible, and that makes it really easy to aim your gimbaled and your fixed weapons at once. Even though your gimbaled weapon will be fixed forward, it actually makes it really easy to do like boom and zooms and stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting. Other than that, like I said, they revitalized the pipeline, so we have the 2 new ships coming out now. Apparently this FPS module is going to change the game for years to come, according to one of the developers from Ilphonic, and that's a pretty ballsy statement if I say so myself. It's going to change the game, the genre of SPF. It's going to change the SPF factor of gaming for years to come, and that's pretty bold, man. I believe him, but I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. I trust him because it was definitely some impressive shit. The way they have like the eyes, painted to the front of your face and they automatically adjust and focus, and the focusing system is already kind of implemented in Arena Command. I don't know. It's definitely got some potential, man. I am super psyched. Like I was really excited to watch this PAX live stream, and it delivered on all my fangirl expectations for sure. So we're gonna have the FPS module. We're going to have the SPF module, the FPS protective module, the beginning of next year. So you'll be able to put your SPF on and hide from the sun the beginning of next year. Arena Commander 1.0, which is like the final, not final, but the first, complete build of all single fighter ships, or most of the single fighter ships will be in by the end of this year, and that's when we're going to have the subsystem customization and a lot more customization options on your ship. Maybe things like swapping out engines or tweaking your engines or tweaking the systems of your ship before battle, something like that. So that should be cool. After that, we'll have the FPS module at the beginning of next year, and you're going to be able to do all kinds of cool stuff like shoot open, windows, suck dudes out into space, turn off the gravity. It's definitely some new and exciting stuff to look forward to the beginning of next year, especially because this year is flying by so fast. So after that, we'll have the planet side and the social modules come out one after the other, apparently, and that looks very promising. And shortly after that, we'll have the first episode of Squadron 42, which should be really cool. I'm really excited for that, and I know all the ships that come out between then and now, because Squadron 42 is going to come out in episodic content. They'll do like 10 missions per se, but you'll also have like a chilling period in between missions where you talk to people, buy stuff for your ship, upgrade your shit, kind of, like do like some RPG style talking and dialogue selection and kind of mid-mission chilling, I would like to call it. So that's interesting. You get to sit around and play with your Moby Glass, have drinks on your carrier ship, whatever you want to do. So that sounds quite promising, if I say so myself. And then after Squadron 42's first episode, shortly after the planet side and the social modules, we should have our first beta of the Persistent Universe with a couple small systems that we can finally play around with. And that's just so damn exciting. I can't wait to have a couple small systems. That seems like a lot to me right now, to fly our ships around in and fight with other players and do trading runs from place to place. I like the idea that they're starting out with a couple small systems like Elite Dangerous did, so they can kind of like prove the concept and then move it up from here to there. I think they fixed something about the toilet paper in the patch. I don't know what was the deal with toilet paper, but I want to see what they fixed. Oh, maybe it's not in here. I don't have toilet paper. Oops. So something that they said that was very profound to me during PAX, during the PAX presentation, was that Star Citizen has a bunch of inspiration and a bunch of parts from games, like little features, like the guns are reminiscent to Arma, and the spaceships are reminiscent to Wing Commander, and you know, the subsystems are reminiscent to some flight simulators, and all these little parts that made other games special. Like, you know how when you play a game, there's like some little thing that just makes it excellent. Like the guy that flew out of the sky in the beginning of Morrowind and died and dropped the flight scrolls. They're like all these little things that made all these games excellent. Like, and a game could be not the best, but have a bunch of little things, like little details that make it excellent. And the way I see it, and the way this guy sees it, that whoever was speaking at PAX, I don't remember, I don't think it was Chris Roberts, but what the hell's going on here? The way I see it is that Star Citizen is going to be a game full of those little things, where those little details that make you love a game so much, this game is all made of entirely of those little details that make games amazing. And I'm super freaking pumped up for that. So hopefully we get to see the Arena Commander 1.0 and the FPS module very soon. I'm really looking forward to blowing stuff up and messing with players. So let's hop into the Arena Commander and check out, you know, I'll show you guys the new flight targeting system. This is a public service announcement. I, Lysergic, would like to extend my condolences to all those in Australia who have to deal with streaming and connectivity and ping issues like we saw today in the live stream, because it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I was very excited to see that live stream, and it cut out right in the beginning, right when Chris Roberts was about to hold up Sandy with his gun, and there was another guy in a suit with the space helmet and the gun, and it cut right out. And the live stream quality was just terrible. The quality of the videos was good, but the connectivity, it cut out like 4 times, like right in good, only in like important spots too, where like the beginning of the FPS demo was cut by like a minute because the live stream dropped. And like, oh my god, I love Chris Roberts and Cloud Imperium Games. I would marry Chris Roberts, absolutely. I would marry him in Cloud Imperium Games and be set for the rest. I could die happy. But that live stream. And Twitch, I will never go on Twitch again if I don't have to. I hate the comment section on high profile Twitch events that has like a million people just spewing 4chan type like slime onto the comment section, and it just distracts the shit out of me. And obviously there's not any place that you can find only intelligent discussion on the internet, and I try to stay away from places that have more unintelligent discussion than intelligent. But I do I think I got sick from reading those Twitch comments. People are so rude. People are just so rude. This rant has been brought to you by Lysergic. You will now return to your scheduled programming. Boop. That's so weird. For some reason, they took one of the laser guns off of my Hornet for no reason. One of my Omniskis was pulled off. I don't know why. Okay, so we're back. I put the chain guns from the Hornet on the wings of my 325A, and I put the neutron cannon on the front. So this may not work at all, but it's going to be funny either way. So I can't wait to see people's reaction when they see chain guns fired at them from a 325A. I wish I could see their face. But this, I wanted to do this to demonstrate how the gimbaled weapon systems and the fixed weapon systems work together a lot better now with the trajectory pip as opposed to the lead indicator pip. I think it's a way better way to do the system, and I'm really impressed with it actually. And there's a lot of, if you're a joystick user, it's your lucky day, or a gamepad. I almost said mouse. If you're a mouse pad, if you play with a mouse pad, if a mouse pad is your preferred method of input, or a gamepad or a joystick, it's your lucky day. Because there's a lot of new features for joypad, game stick, all users of all control and input types. Holy shit, they're already shooting missiles at me. Because there's a whole bunch of new features, like I'll show you when I get a targeting indicator on somebody. I'm just scanning through everybody real quick. Because they did change another thing to make it beneficial to scan towards people. Now you see that? Come on. Seriously already? Stop shooting a million missiles at me. Dick off. I'm trying to talk. There he is. Okay, let's decouple, go this way. Oh, tell me the chain guns aren't working. Dude already killed me? Jesus. Well, I guess he's got like 1 million kills and no deaths. Alright, I see how it is. This'll be real fun. He's probably got like 8 million guns on his horn as well, but I'll get him. Are the chain guns working? That's what I want to know. Where's my, It kept one of the Omnis keys? What is it? Why did it do that? I tried to put the neutron gun on the front. Alright, I'm gonna have to change my, my weapon groups here. Come on, evade the missile. You wanna play the missile game? Alright, buddy, let's play the missile game. I'll fly circles around you, baby. Of course, I'm getting teamed up on by these guys. See if you can pop a flare on that one. Now, you see how these lead indicators work? It works a lot better, for sure. There you go, fly right past me. Yeah, this guy's just lighting me up with his chain guns. He's pretty good. I also feel like the dead zone and like the missile indicator zone has been made a lot smaller, I would say. Let's fly backwards and hope this guy leaves me alone. I hope he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna fly straight at me, except I can fly backwards faster than he can fly forward, so he's gonna bail out. Now I'm gonna boom and zoom him. So anyway, I can press Control C, and now I only aim with the nose of my ship. There's no dead zone like there was before. And that makes it a lot easier to line up both your gimbaled weapons and your not gimbaled weapons. And I like that a lot. And like I said, an important thing that I think is an important feature of the lead indicators versus the trajectory indicators is that you're focusing on the target, not a button in front of him. I'm just gonna really piss this guy off by flying circles around him. You're focusing on the target. You're trying to get your crosshair on the target instead of trying to get your crosshair on some strange magical button in front of him. Oh my god, we're just getting trashed right now. No one on my team has a single kill. This is ridiculous. I'm sure this guy's about to win. I don't know how many points it takes for their team to win, but I'm sure they're going to do it pretty soon. No, not quite. If I had 2 guns, yeah, I could get a kill. Let's see, how do we do this? So let's test out how the HUD elements work now. Oops. Now do I have 3 guns shooting? That's not how it's supposed to work. I don't understand. I don't care if you're shooting me. Deaton. Everybody's using Hornets and being lame-os. I could at least try out the new fixed weapon system. God. Yeah, so either way, obviously it's not a very good example now because I have a little malfunction with my all my weapons. However, the lead indicator system and the fixed gimbaled comparison, I think, is hugely improved, and I am quite impressed. I'm gonna go screw with this guy. He's in a 325 series. Let's see if they're on my tail yet. Yeah, a couple of them are. So I strafe out of the way of this guy. I am faster than him. That's a new benefit of the larger maps, is that it's a lot easier to strafe out of the way of dudes. And I feel like the radar was improved a little bit. It's a little bit easier to use. Let's go after this guy. He's about 5 kilometers away. We can get there relatively fast if we hoof it. Let's use Control C to aim this guy behind, aim all our guns at once. And this guy with the Hornets on my tail, so he's gonna get it. I think I'm the one who got it, not him. Damn. Ooh, did I hit him? I don't know how I'm evading these missiles. I'm not doing it on purpose. But he definitely backed off. I was trying to move. I don't know why I wasn't moving very fast, but anyway, as you can see, it's a lot easier to converge your gimbal weapons with the new hotkeys that allow you to put all the things in one spot. I like it. I like it a lot more. They definitely improved the Arena Commander. I'm gonna bail on this battle early because everyone else on my team bailed, so, and I've died about 20 times now. But I really like it. I really like the new system. I really like the way they changed everything. It's impressive for sure. I think that Chris Roberts' statement that they've finally kind of gotten the Arena Commander ship flight mechanics and flight model and targeting model all to kind of work together in a cohesive way now, where it feels like you're fully in control of your ship even when your weapon system is all foobar. So I'm impressed with that. I really like fighting in decoupled mode as well because I have the strafe controls. I never thought I would like that. And I can even enjoy fighting some guys freaking 5-on-1 or whatever this is. No, I don't think so, buddy. So see, now I'm gonna back up and put all my power to the front shield. And whoever gets the closest is gonna get it. And I'm hitting the target right now. Hopefully I'm punching through its shield. Getting some damage. I just wanna see hit markers. I'm gonna fly backwards and keep shooting at him. If I had both my guns, I would bother trying to actually kill him. It's not gonna work out this way. Okay, now we're on a good course. Lie down. Oh god. Oh, now he screwed himself. Decouple.
Refreshing shields.
I'm getting him. I'm getting him. Oh, he got me. That's what I get for sitting still. Okay, so that was really fun. I'm like by myself here. I don't even think the other guy's playing. So, oh, he is. But, yeah, so the arena commander, I'm so impressed because I really thought they were never going to be able to get the gimbaled and the fixed weapons playing together properly, and they did it. It feels fine. It feels fine. I was just kind of a mess right there because, like I said, I was trying to put chain guns on the 300i. It didn't work. I didn't have all my guns were messed up. I didn't even have anything configured correctly, and I still had a lot of fun. And I was still able to put my gun on target when I wanted to. I was still able to do kind of like boom and zoom tactics. It's great. They really got their crap together, and it's very impressive. I'm super psyched. So you want to tune in for the next video, guys, because we're going to talk about all the new hotkey combinations and all the new flight system updates in Arena Commander in more detail. We'll talk about some of the other like 10 for the chairman questions and stuff in more detail. Just a lot of in-universe lore kind of stuff. The recent updates on ships, new comlink updates, all that kind of good stuff. And so if you're interested in some of like the less important new features and new ship specs announced and all that stuff, and kind of 10 for the chairman questions about losing your ship in EVA and the repair ships, and a little bit more about the Squadron 42 stuff, talk about the Moby Glass, all that good stuff in the next episode. So tune in next time for a little trivia. Hope you guys enjoyed learning about Pax. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing me fangirl out about how happy I am for the FPS module and the new Arena Commander stuff down the pipeline in the future. And tune in next time, guys. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. I love you for every like, and I love you a little more for every subscribe. Actually, no, I love all you guys, but I'd love you more if you liked and subscribed. So, this has been Like Surgic, guys. I hope you guys liked my video. Signing out.